Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nirmadan, officially doing a post commentary for you guys today. I'm not going to be doing anything exponential in this commentary. There's not really a selected topic. I'm just going to kind of be talking to you guys, and we'll see how this works out. But, of course, you know, without further ado, let's introduce a little bit of the gameplay into it. I mean, I'm going to be playing on Nuketown, and it's really all I really remember, so it's not a lot. I do apologize, but a lot of these gameplays that you guys will be seeing over the next couple of days are from when Nuketown 24/7 was, well, I'd say a playlist. I know it's still in the game, but it's kind of like, hey, you guys really wanted it back, but we're not going to give you the full version. We're going to give you like a bunch of other bad maps that's the best thing we could think of. And here recently, like, I've been getting a little bit more used to the maps. I don't know if I'd say I particularly like them, but, you know, that's just how Call of Duty is. I mean, no matter what game you play, there's always maps where you're like, yes, this is awesome, and then you have maps that are just like, you know, I can live or do something else for the rest of my day or something like that. But I'd say Black Ops 2 maps are definitely not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, these are awesome. These are the best maps I've ever seen. And it's unfortunate, you know, you got to look at it like that, or at least I look at it like that. If I had a choice, man, I would love them to go back to the World at War days and make the maps like that. Oh man, I love those maps. They were so awesome. They really emphasized a lot on, you know, I'd say more like map tactics and knowledge and stuff like that. But you know, unfortunately, that's not their route. They decide to go, you know, they go more of an Infinity Ward route with this selected game, definitely. And I think it kind of hurts them a little bit. There are a few maps that are like, man, why were you making that many buildings you could go in? Like, were you not thinking people were going to camp? I mean, have you seen the Call of Duty community? They're not usually the most outgoing people, you know what I mean? They're not usually more of like, hey, let's jump on that objective. There's actually incentive to do it. Like, nah, that's not how Call of Duty is. It's never been that way. And I'd be surprised if it ever gets anywhere, like, in the objective category. Am I saying that's how everyone is? No. No. There is a lot of objective players out there. They're just not always in the lobbies I'm in. That seems like how it is. It's usually like I have somebody sitting in a corner waiting for his, like, kill streak or something like that. I'm like, oh, bro, come on, what are you doing? You're screwing the team way more than you're helping, but I guess that's perception, right? That's how I view it. Maybe you view it differently. That's kind of the cool part about, you know, having rights if you're in the United States. If not, having an opinion or having, like, a logical way to think of how, you know, things work and stuff like that. So, definitely that's kind of a cool feature I guess we bring to the table as a human race. But, you know, I don't know why I went on to, like, human race stuff, but that's where I went. As you guys can probably already tell, you know, I told you guys probably at the beginning, this wasn't anything exponential, or I didn't have a topic really selected, so I'm kind of just going off what I feel like talking about with you guys. I figure this is the best way for you guys to be like, man, how the hell does he think, or well, what's his main logic behind the stuff he says? So this will hopefully emphasize enough on that, but definitely, you know, talking to a microphone is a little weird sometimes. I mean, especially when people walk in the door, you're like, I'm not talking to the computer. No, don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking to a audience of invisible people that will later see the video. So, it's kind of cool, but it's a little weird when people walk in and you're like, how do I explain this? I'm not crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys will like this, maybe some of you guys will strongly dislike it, but only time will tell. I mean, that's almost true, even though I overuse that expression a lot. And I do apologize if I, you know, like, use it a lot, but I don't know, it's kind of realistic, and it's kind of a good way to think. I mean, you know, time is basically determined by what your overall opinions will be, you know, about whatever's going on. So, definitely, I'm going to continue to use it. There's a few people out there that have told me, like, oh, you overuse it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, do you want me to watch your commentaries and talk about what you say a lot? But, definitely, don't know where I'm going with this. But let's get back onto, like, a centralized theme or something like that. Not really a topic, but, definitely, you know, this weekend I actually had some really stupid stuff happen Friday and Saturday, and I'm interested to share with you guys. I mean, a lot of you guys probably won't really care, but, you know, it kind of affected my YouTube outlook, I guess you'd say. And it kind of really made me mad internally. Like, I was pissed. This really made me mad, and I don't know why. Probably because I've been doing this for quite a while, so I kind of know when I need to be uploading, kind of know, you know, my routine and stuff like that. Like, that's common grounds for me. And what happened is that when Friday came around, like, my computer worked Thursday, it was working fine. You know, I had all my programs working great. Friday came around and nothing worked. I mean, my computer worked, which is awesome, I guess, but I couldn't make you guys videos, and it really made me mad. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but, like, I've been doing this every single day for quite a while. I mean, occasionally, yes, I'll miss a day because of my computer not working, like having to take it into the tech place so they can charge me like $300 for freaking bullshit, which is always fun. I mean, I always enjoy giving them a nice, good check to make their business run longer, but definitely I didn't enjoy that. My past experience, it's just because, they're not the most intelligent of humans, but, or people, citizens, whatever you want to phrase them as. That still makes me mad thinking about how much money I had to pay for this thing to get fixed, and it was so stupid. I wish I could really go into detail, but it's really not worth anyone's time, and honestly, not really where I want to go with the commentary. But in that same respect, Friday came around and my programs wouldn't work, and it says something about like my end of license agreement and all this crap, and what really strikes me is like, okay, how does that work? Well, I paid for the programs, I paid for the one I'm using now to Tryarch will obviously make the video for you guys, which is Vegas Movie Studio HD 11 Platinum, and that's a huge mouthful, but definitely, I don't know how my end of user agreement could possibly be terminated or stop or anything like that, so I spent all day Friday, and I kid you not when I say all day, I spent like 9-10 hours, running antivirus, resetting stuff, turning my computer off and on, I mean, troubleshooting thousands of errors, and it never worked, and it was the most aggravating thing in the entire world. Like, I was lost. I literally had no clue what happened from Thursday to Friday. I mean, this is literally like a 12-hour gap that something happened. And I mean, I've been getting this end of user agreement or whatever message for like a couple of weeks now, so there was just nothing new to me. I mean, I knew what it was, or at least I had seen the message. I mean, I read it, and it doesn't make any sense because I paid for the program. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I don't know how my agreement can possibly stop when I've only had the program for like 6 months. So, there's a lot of like what the fuck messages. And the hugest problem that I really had, and this just aggravated me because, in my opinion, it's not a holiday. It's really not. I mean, yes, it kind of inserted different things about our economy, but it's not a holiday. I don't know why we celebrate it as a holiday. But anyway, Sony, I guess that's what you'd call them, I guess just Sony, was basically their buildings were shut down, so I couldn't call for customer support to get this thing fixed in a timely manner. So I have to wait till Monday, which is tomorrow, which is just stupid. And anyway, the main gist of it is like Black Friday is not really a holiday in my eyes. I mean, yes, I do know the history behind it. I don't need to be refreshed on crap like that, but like you're comparing it to something that is more like, hey, let's all go spend all our money at a bunch of stores. I mean, it's like, how is that relatable to, a holiday? I mean, I could see Christmas, stuff like that, Hanukkah, whatever religion, I think that's what you would want to go by, or whatever you believe in, or whatever your family does. Maybe you don't do anything, that's fine, but definitely, like, Black Friday, in my mind, isn't a holiday. I mean, it's cool if we celebrate it, we respect the economy and stuff that happened during that era and stuff like that, but honestly, we don't need to shut down freaking corporations and customer support lines for something stupid, because I don't know. Or if they do that, they need to at least have Saturday then, because waiting till Monday's kind of stupid. I mean, if this was something really big, let's say I was a company and I needed to have this work for financial and stuff, like, you wouldn't be happy. That's millions and billions of dollars you're losing per minute. That's a lot of money. And, I guess as a civilian, I guess it's like, okay, well, I'll just wait till Monday. But you gotta look at it from different perspectives. Like, if this was a business, oh man, they'd be crawling up Sony's ass. They'd be all over them because this would be unacceptable. This would be like, not according to what they signed. And because, they have like thousands and thousands of this program. Granted, they only had to redeem the code, 1,000 times. They just didn't have to buy it 1,000 times. But, I don't know, guys. I'm not really too ecstatic. And I'm feeling like tomorrow when it comes around, I'm not going to be too pleased. Or I'm not going to be too nice, which is usually not a good sign. I mean, I don't want to be rude to them, but if they try to push that, oh, we can have a technician out there come and check it out, I'm gonna be like, or you can fix it now because I'm not gonna pay you $200 for your guy to come out here and sit here for 15 minutes and click a button and delete a file. That's not gonna happen because I already paid a huge sum for the program. You can provide me with customer support, which is what your role entitles. So hopefully they'll be able to do that in a timely manner. If not, definitely not going to be paying them. I'll just buy a different program. I'm not going to pay $200. That's nuts. That is just freaking insane. If you're willing to pay that much for them to come out here, because you're basically paying for their plane ticket. Basically, that's what you're doing. And I'm not going to pay for their plane ticket. They can walk for all I care. I don't I don't give a crap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this was a lot more different compared to what I normally do, but if you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know. If you guys have any topics that you want me to be discussing in the next coming commentaries, for sure, let me know. I'm more interested to see what you guys want to see or hear about. So I guess this is Nerd Mode On, signing off, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.